like the Final Fantasy song. All right.
Oh, you want to do the extension? That'd be fine.
It's fine. I just have to turn this around a bit.
Yeah, it might be easier if we just hold it and stand. Derek Crow getting into the ring. Player one. We interviewed him a little bit earlier today. Good guy, good head on his shoulders for wrestling.
And his opponent from the streets of downtown Felix.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
260
We have a fantastic
He
card.
is DTF.
Player one, Derek Crow, has a formidable opponent tonight in DTF. Here comes DTF in all of his glory, ready to take on player one. Player one does not look impressed.
I don't know how this match is going to shake out, but it should be a phenomenal one.
Yes, Chris, you're right. And finally, we got Chris on color commentary here, which is amazing here, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, if you are not here live, you are missing out in GLWA Collision, live here in Coloma. I'm going to tell you right now, Chris, I'm going to put a challenge out to all of our listeners and all of our fans. I want to see at least 4 people from the podcast in Coloma next month for GLWA. Personal challenge for everybody.
If they make it out here, they're going to see a great show. This is a great setup. Everything looks good. Uh-oh, DTF's got something to say.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Downtown Felix, so that means I am DTF. That means I run these
Player one
I'm the king of the sheets, baby girl.
with a nice comeback.
Now tonight I'm going against the D-list Val Venus here.
What?
Val Venus, if you don't know who that is.
Oh, I know who he is.
Nothing's gonna go down unless Downtown Felix wants it to. So that means Crow. Felix gonna kill you. Felix gonna kill you.
Except for the fact that Val Venus was a ginger porn star.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a murder tonight.
Isn't a flock of crows called a murder?
That's right. That's right. So when we see more than one crow, then that'll be a murder.
Well, we may see an out-of-body experience from Derek Crow and see multiples tonight because the murder is on set here as player one, Derek Crow, locks up with DTF. Nice headlock applied here by DTF. Raking it. He's trying to grab the hair.
Well, what he's trying to do is he's trying to figure out what he can do and what he can't do early, which is smart.
It is smart, but at the same time, against Derek Crow, you don't want to try to take things to your advantage because he will expose you for every one of those opportunities, every chance he gets. Nice lock up there by Crow. Almost called him Wolf. You know, I've always kind of thought, Chris, that Derek Crow and Derek Wolf would make a great tag team.
Yeah, the two Dereks, the Derek connection, the D&D, the connection.
The Wolf and Crow connection.
There we go. Howling at the moon.
And they wouldn't have to pay for gas. I will never let Derek Wolf go on that either, by the way. Working the arm in a nice, what was that, a trap lock? Drops DTF to his knee. Applying pressure.
Derek Crow is really wearing him down right now, trying to figure out what he can do to ensure that DTF doesn't fight back. And if he does, it's a weakened ability.
And nice shots to the abdomen by player one. Working a big powerhouse and hitting the abdomen. You don't understand what those body shots will do. Now he's up top, giving him shots to the head just for countermeasure. Counter by DTF to a huge suplex.
I don't think Derek Crow knows where he's at right now. That was amazing.
He sent Derek Crow flying. We've seen a crow fly tonight. Lobbing up for a big belly-to-belly splash in the middle of the ring. Cross body this time. 1, 2, and the kick out.
At this point in time, Crow's got to just take a break. Yes, that's exactly what he needs to do. Catch his breath, figure out what's going on, and regroup, come up with a new strategy. Smart move.
Well, if you notice, we're watching a veteran take on a younger, formidable opponent. And if you are watching DTF, you can see him slowly breathing in harder and harder for air to where Derek is being the smart veteran, and he's using his momentum and his movements to his advantage, which allows him to save energy to last for the longer moments of this match. And I think right now it's playing to his advantage, but it could backfire. We'll find out.
Absolutely. I think the longer this match goes, the more it favors player one.
I agree. Anytime you have a veteran in a match with a younger guy, he knows how to get big backhand there by Derek Crow. And I agree with you, Chris. 2 count.
He was sitting a little low on that. He needs to be up a little bit higher on the chest to make sure that those shoulders don't get up. So I'm a little surprised he did that.
Working that shoulder now. Derek Crow being the smart man and taking a body part and picking him apart with it.
He's got Tel 5, and that's what he's doing.
Derek Crow's one of the smarter guys in the business. He uses everything to his advantage. Very similar as to the Cream Street Mafia. Big shot by Derek Crow.
He managed to distract the ref and get away with it without having a manager. This man is smart.
Derek Crow uses everything to his advantage, and this is no exception. Working DTF in the corner. Grabbing him by the back of the neck, bring him out to the middle of the ring. And a nice snapmare. Delivered with a vicious kick to the back. Kicking dirt on him. And a nice heel kick to the face.
It's all part of the slow, methodical plan. He has,
Close 2 count.
I thought he was going to get him. Now he's going to keep wearing him down. That's smart.
Derek Crow is capitalizing, using the momentum to his advantage so far on this young kid. But it only takes one move, and you know this as well as I do, Chris, from being a veteran in the ring. It only takes one good shot to change the momentum of this match. And so far, it's not happening for DTF.
Well, yeah, DTF's a little bit of a larger person, and so if he can get one move, it's going to be powerful. Oh, look at that armbar.
He's got that armbar cinched in tight. You can tell by the way he's got his hands locked in the front. DTF fighting to get to the top. Got a shoulder spin. 1, 2. Smart kick out by Derek Crow. Forearm.
Player one has really been working over that arm. I'm surprised that submission move didn't make DTF submit.
DTF's got a lot of fighting spirit in him, and it's showing already at this point into the match where he's already getting tired. Big forearm by DTF. Another big forearm by DTF. For a second, I thought his name was Down to Fall. Now it's down to fight. Oh, it's back down to fall. Nice shoulder tackle by Derek Crow. Gets a 2 count. Comes up short.
He can't get frustrated. He's been working him over good for a couple of minutes now, but he cannot get frustrated.
I totally agree. Derek Crow cannot get frustrated in this match. It will be the thing that will cost him this match if it happens. He has let his emotions get the best of him in previous matches. But when he wrestles at his smart ability, big European uppercut from the top rope.
Crow with a pin. 1, 2. Oh, kick out.
But I agree with you. When Derek Crow works at his advantage and gets to wrestle his match, he's almost unstoppable in GLWA. When player one gets to play the game that he knows how to play the way that he plays it, he's unstoppable in GLWA.
He's getting upset now. He's really letting the crowd get to him, which unfortunately he should not do. He needs to focus on his opponent. He was doing so good.
And now DTF catches him. Big belly-to-belly suplex. This could be the momentum change that we need for DTF. Holding the shoulder, which has been worked over by Derek Crow, very smart-like. Can he overcome the pain? Can he overcome the stamina fatigue? Can he overcome it all and get the victory over Derek Crow tonight? We're about to find out, I think.
DTF is up. He's up. He's waiting for Crow. He should be on him. That's going to be a mistake. That's going to cost him, I think. Because here comes Crow. Oh, he ducks under. Big angle slam. Ooh.
Almost a 3.
Almost there.
The ref's hand was so close to touching the mat that it could almost be considered friction.
We were talking about that one move, and that could have been it, but I don't think he quite got all of it.
I think, unfortunately, he's wasting time right now taunting him. He should be staying on Derek Crow, and I think that he would be more beneficial. Oh, he misses the kick. Trying for it again. Countered by Crow.
DDT, and I think that's it.
He refuses to finish the pin.
Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. We've seen this backfire many, many times. I don't know why he was so close for the victory. This is not a good idea.
Hey, he's back to saying how he's so better than everybody instead of showing us how he's better than everybody. And then capitalized by DTF with a big sit-down powerbomb. Gets the 1, 2, and the 3.
That was it. We were talking about one move could win it, and that's exactly what happened.
You know what, Chris? We talked about this in this match, that it only took one move to change the momentum of this match, and that belly-to-belly suplex was what it took to make the change. Big victory here, ladies and gentlemen, by DTF. Very impressed with him. With a big win over player 1, which I did not expect to see. Upset goes to DTF tonight.
That's right, Jones. Upset City here.
That's pun, not Jones. A great match by DTF here tonight. And Derek Crow still trying to gain his composure in the ring. He thinks he kicked out at 2.
Yeah, he kicked out at 2 the first go around, but the second time he only made it to 3.
Yeah.
Derek Crow's letting his emotions get the best of him, which is a rarity.
Well, when it happens, it always becomes the biggest hurt to him. It always seems to be the thing that will hold him back. If he can hold his composure, he'd be untouchable.
GLWA debut.
Hopefully that'll be me
A
soon.
little treat for you. The following contest is confirmed. One ball. Making his way out first from Chicago, Illinois.
Ooh, we got a Chicago boy coming in. I wonder if I know him.
5 pounds. He is the most valuable player, accompanied by Canadian State Russell T.D.
Oh, wait, they were playing DTF's music again.
The hell happened to you? What are you paid for, you useless monkey? What do you mean you're sorry you messed up? You have one job! One job!
They are upset that his music got messed up.
He came all the way from Chicago, and he's not getting any respect.
I think he needs to go back and try it over again. Yeah, start over again. Start over again. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Start over again. That's a smart move right there. Feeling disrespected. Now we got the proper entrance. Not much known about this competitor, let alone I didn't even catch his name.
Yeah, they said it, but it was forgettable, so don't commit it to memory. I don't think he's going to be here long.
It was very blurry.
And his opponent, he is hailing from a land down by the river, the king of boxing,
Chris Farley.
the master of joint manipulation, Chad Bro.
Chad Bro. Holy, Nick Zero gained some weight and got some height real quick, Chris.
Yeah, Jimmy Shaolin got a little grunge.
It's like Jimmy Shaolin cosplays Nick Zero.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's the real head of the buffet table, ladies and gentlemen. I love the entrance song, though. Huge old Motley Crue fan.
This is going to be an interesting matchup because this man is probably 3 times the size of his opponent. I don't know what to expect here.
I'm getting shades. I'm getting shades of a CPW match that involved a young Forever Young taking on a very, very steamrolling Malice.
Speaking of Pride Month.
Hey, Chris, do you got some chalk? We're going to need an outline after this match, I have a feeling.
I think so, yeah. Well, where's the Undertaker when we need him?
Or the Soul Taker, even.
We'll settle for that.
He likes that stuff.
I'm pretty sure that's Mongo.
No, Mongo told Soul Taker, hey, you like that stuff, buy my gear.
The bell has rung. We are underway. 2 newcomers to GLWA. Don't know exactly what to expect. Let's see what happens.
Well, I do know one thing. I know one of their names.
Oh, wow. I'm quite surprised that he's able to back him up into the corner from his cow and elbow tie-up. Both men really showing some power here. But it's a stalemate. At this point in time, it's a stalemate.
Either this gentleman's got uncanny power that we can't see, or Big Man sold him short. I can't figure it out.
I think he's toying with him. I really do. I think he's toying with him. I don't think he is allowing him to get that advantage. Just to play with his mind. It's a good tactic.
Finally pushing him off. You know, I really feel like this man needs to stop being focused on everything that's going on around him and focused on that big man in the ring because, oh, the shirts came off. It's time to get serious. Cereal.
It's game time, if you ask me.
Both men locking up in the middle of the ring, fighting back and forth. Neither one of them can overpower the other one. And now we're done shoving, and now we started fighting. Big overhands by both men. Now they're both going at it.
Exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Who's going to take control? Oh, man. It hurt his hand. Oh, man, the big man heading up to the top.
Yeah, at this point, I think we're going with big man and green guy. And he misses.
But he landed on his feet. He's just not exactly sure what's happening.
Well, here's where the green guy capitalizes because he is a major impact on those knees from missing.
What is he doing? He's messing with his boot there. He's pulling the best CM Punk impression I've seen, or I'm sorry, Jeff Hardy impression I've seen in a while.
Did you just give us a Jeff Hardy reference?
Well, he's playing with his boot, so what do you expect?
I don't hear no delete chance.
That's Matt Hardy. Good idea working on the big man's ankle here. If he can't stand, he can't wrestle.
And again, the green guy is worried more about what is going on around him than in the ring. And I think that if this continues, it's probably going to come back to bite him.
We've seen it time and time again. Just concentrate on your opponent, execute your game plan, and go home.
You know, when you're outsized by a guy, I agree, Chris. You have to take advantage early and often, and the often part being highlighted. When you have a big man like this, you don't have time to pander to you just have time to stay on him and keep on him, or you're going to end up looking at the good old lights for the 3. Working on the knee of the big man.
The referee's right there checking on him. He's not giving up, though.
The attempt to immobilize the big man, which is probably the smart play right now, is so far effective. So, here we go, working on the knee still. If you take the knee out, the big man won't be able to stand up because of the weight that relies onto the pressures of those knees. Trust me, as a big guy myself, I've had my knees worked over, and I know how that big man's feeling in that ring right now. And when you lose your mobility as a big man, you lose everything.
I think at this time, the smart play would be just to give up, just minimize the damage, because at this point in time, I don't think he can stand. He's done. This young kid has done such a great job taking him down. It's just, I fear that there's going to be permanent damage here.
Yeah, but you also have to remember that any wrestler with a heart, they're not going to give up. They're going to fight till they have nothing left whatsoever.
Yeah, the heart is what gets you in trouble. The brain is what keeps you safe. And he needs to use his brain and just walk away at this point in time.
I don't think he can walk away at this point in time.
That is a good point. I think he should be stretchered out at this point in time because we don't need any more damage. It's just brutal. That's just brutal.
Kicking the ankle, twerked the knee. Goes for the 3 count, gets the 2. Almost collided with the ref.
Wow. The manager there is just calling the shots here. He kicks out, nearly sends him all the way to the outside.
Yeah, Scrooge Alfonso over there was not happy.
What is that?
And the big man staying on his feet, but very laboredly at this point, with the damage done to his knee. Big clothesline by the big man. Another big clothesline. Having a hard time staying on his 2 feet at this point.
All right, this is not good. This is not good. This young kid was doing such a great job. Oh, the manager tried to get in. Oh, no. Oh, no. See, I told you he just needs to give up at this point in time and hope that there's no permanent damage.
I don't think give up is in his vocabulary, though, Chris. And I don't think we're going to see that. I think this guy will wrestle until he has no leg left. He could rip his leg off, and he's going to hobble around on 1 and try and make it work.
I'll be honest with you. I'm quite surprised at the match that we're having here. I was expecting maybe something a little bit different, but this has been a ground fight and a lot of...
He tapped.
Oh, he did.
The big man tapped.
I told you that he took the smart way out. He finally used his brain. Great idea. Good victory there for the young guy.
I'll give the big man credit. Oh, we'll get his name.
Russell TD.
Russell TD.
I think his name is Russell STD. I'm not sure.
It was Russell TD. Russell TD.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh! At least our mic don't do that.
One of these fans got excited and was blowing a whistle there.
Tweet! And the big man's going to have a hard time getting out of the ring.
That was definitely one of the most interesting matchups we've seen. We thought we would see a little bit of some aerial offense from the new kid and maybe some power moves, but from the beginning, it was established that both men were strong and that both men were equal. And I would have never guessed that. I would have never, ever guessed that in a million years.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is also my great honor right now to introduce your GLWA Tag Team Champions. Wait, combined weight of 300 pounds. They are Darren Fly and Nate Cobain, Twist and Flip.
Here come Twist and Flip, the GLWA Tag Team Champions. There's been a little bit of controversy with these two, but ultimately they are the champions. They are excited to be here in Coloma, that's for sure. And the Coloma fans here are excited to see their champions. Of course, Twist and Flip won the titles 2 months ago. And they've been fighting champions ever since.
I only have one question for you, Chris. What grade is that one in?
I don't know. I think he just graduated high school, class of 2022, so congratulations.
I mean, I know he's a little older than that. He just got a baby face. They both got baby faces.
Which one's the twist? Which one's the flip?
I don't know. That's a good question.
All right. Well, it seems as if tonight we don't have any opponents. So the only way I feel to solve that is by doing an open challenge. See, Twist and Flip, we are fighting champions.
Should I just go to the ring now?
Anybody in the back that wants
I'll
to
take
come
them
out
both.
and try to take the belts from us, feel free.
I might come out of retirement for this one.
I think we could take him, Chris. Aw, somebody beat us to it. You wouldn't even have to do anything, Chris. I'd just do all the hard work. I'll let you get the pin.
I'll count my own pin, damn it.
Damn right you will. Caesar in the house. Uh-oh. This does not bode well for Twist and Flip.
After their victory earlier today, I'm surprised to see them out there, but they see an opportunity and they're going to take advantage of it.
Yes. And I have a new name for Twist and Flip. Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
There you go. Yep.
They're going to be more like Snap, Crackle, and Pop, like the Rice Krispies when Caesar and Don get their hands on them.
Which one's the choke and which one's the puke?
Caesar's the choke, and the other one is the obvious.
Oh, no, I meant twist and flip.
I'm not sure. I just know the Caesar's going to choke somebody.
Didn't mean to come out here and disrespect your little moment, regardless how anybody feels about us in GLWA. I'm about to speak the truth. The worst thing that can happen to you two guys as champions is you got civilized. Exactly. You let all that momentum get to your head. While for the past 11 months, Bojack and Caesar have been building the tag team division, brick by brick, day after day, week after week, month after month. Today is officially a year that the 10 have been in this business. Inside GLWA, handicap matches, rivalry of the year, ladder matches, you name it. The last thing the Battle Royal, we've done it.
Oh, no, who is this? The Cream Street Mafia.
At a combined weight of 600 pounds from Los Angeles, California. Royal Crew and Nick Baker. Cream Street Mafia.
What is going on?
Well, Cream Street won earlier tonight, so maybe they think they're entitled to this title shot.
Yeah, very
I say
fun. This is very
triple
peculiar
threat.
tonight in GLWA. You guys want to come out here and issue an open challenge? And then the 10 have the gall to come out here and say that you deserve those titles more than us. This is classic management authority holding the Cream Street Mafia down. You should have just gave us the belts from the start. But if you guys want to do this, we're not wrestling, we're going to fight. Can we make this a three-way tag match?
Well, I have been preaching all night about pride, and these boys did issue an open challenge, correct? So with the pride of champions, how do you feel about a triple threat? So you guys do
Not a smart
realize you're
decision by
using the
Twist and
number
Flip.
one contendership match right now, right?
This is ridiculous that we even have to come out here and use our number.
All right,
You know what?
blah.
You know what?
Give me that. You're done talking. All right, yeah, we're making this official triple threat match. Cream Street, the 10, Twist and Flip. Hey, can I get a ref?
General Manager B.E. Stone has now made this a
By the
triple
way,
threat. Oh,
Just to make this clear, this match is the elimination style. So you get hit,
ooh.
you're out. Last team standing takes home the belts.
Now we gotta be 2 teams to win.
GLWA General Manager B.E. Stone has made this a triple threat tag team elimination match. First one to get pinned is out. Second one to get the pin is the champions. Cream Street Mafia maybe the favorites coming in here because they did get a victory earlier today. But you can never count out Twist and Flip. They are champions for a reason.
Caesar picking up where he left off in the last match, getting in the big man's face.
And this actually bodes to the champions' favor because they can just sit back and let them fight again. And they're just going to get tired. They have already wrestled one match.
Caesar already favoring his right arm coming out here after the damage he sustained from earlier tonight. We've got Twist and Flip, the Cream Street Mafia, and the Den. My question to you, Chris, is who do you think is going to win this match?
I think this match is definitely favoring the champions right now because, again, they haven't wrestled tonight. So it's going to be quite the interesting matchup.
I feel, in my opinion, that, that maybe, just maybe, Twist and Flip has not got what it takes to take out both of these teams. I think they might get one of them, but I don't think they're going to get both. And in my opinion, Cream Street is way too overconfident coming into this match. I'm going with the underdogs, and I'm going with the Den.
The Cream Street Mafia are getting very, very upset that they're taking the title belts from them. They feel entitled to it. In fact, when they left earlier, they said that they were the champions. A lot of confidence by the Cream Street Mafia. The bell rings and we are underway.
Well, you know what they say, entitlement. With entitlement comes emotion, and with emotion comes a roller coaster of control. We'll find out if it's going to be too much for him. Big throwdown by Caesar in the ring.
Usually whenever I see motion, I break out the lotion.
Classic quotes from Chris Young.
Oh! I don't know if that's Twist or Flip, but he is just throwing everything at Caesar here.
So far he's been twisted. We haven't seen him flip yet. And there he goes.
Oh, and oh, duck out, back around, big knee lift.
And I do apologize to the people in the camera. We have Cream Street in the corner, so it's kind of hard to see the full ring because those are some big fellers.
Whoa! Oh.
Nice tag team work by Twist and Flip here, making constant tags, using each other to help build the momentum in this match, working over Caesar. Caesar spent a lot of time in the ring in his last match, and I don't know if he can take it. Being in there for a long period of time may be the end for the Den, and I really hope not because they're my pick to win. And he almost got pinned, broke away from the two.
Smart move there by the Cream Street Mafia, just watching at this point in time, not trying to break up the pin. They know that the longer this goes, it might actually favor them.
And how much punishment can Caesar take in a ring tonight? He's got to mount a comeback, and he's got to find a way to get a little bit of a break in here so he can rest up to have momentum. But he spent the majority of the ring of the last match. He was the majority of the men in the ring. So now he needs to get Bo in the ring, or even one of the Cream Street Mafia at that point. And another tag made by Twist and Flip. Using the tag team to their advantage, like the champs should. He tries for the springboard cutter, cut off by Caesar, flips Twist onto Flip.
They are not lying. As advertised, a lot of twisting and a lot of flipping.
Unfortunately, they're not flipping onto people. They're flipping onto each other. Big shot by Caesar.
Well, now here's the problem. He's focusing on two men. There we go. He kicks one guy out, and now he can focus on the legal man.
And again, how long can Caesar stick in this match after the last match with all of the attrition he took from the last one? Big sidewalk slam by Caesar. Cream Street in for the save.
I think at this point in time, Cruz is just extremely upset and doesn't want to see Caesar make any kind of advancement in this tag team match.
And as always, Cream Street Mafia going to do whatever it takes to get the victory. And you know, based on previous shows, they want the gold. They want the gold tonight.
A big bear hug in the middle of the ring. Caesar maybe trying to slow it down a little bit, try to get them to suck some wind so they can't be jumping around. Maybe a good idea, but he battles out. Caesar overpowers a reversal. Now into the corner. No! Sends him to the far side. Up and over, but Caesar catches him. Oh, big power slam.
You could feel that in the parking lot. Nice save by Cruz.
Again, Cruz just extremely upset. I think he wants to face Twist and Flip and win those titles against the current champions and not have to face the Den again.
Oh, of course. I mean, they definitely didn't want that. But look where we're at right now. We're in a triple threat elimination style match. So even if one man gets the pin, this match is not over. You still have to beat the other team. And that's really where the attrition is going to come into play in the stamina saves. And I think that's where, at this point, by looking at Caesar and Bo, it's all about conserving that stamina and working as a team. And now that they're effectively doing that, they're able to have their fight.
The referee trying to restrain some order here. This is amazing. He's allowing it to just go like this. The double team in the corner, and now Caesar's made his way down.
Well, based on the fact that this is a three-way elimination tag match, the numbers do not favor Twist and Flip. Big pin by Bo, but gets a 2 count.
And now he's challenging Cruz to come into the ring. If he wanted him in the ring, he should just make the tag, make him wrestle.
You know, in my opinion, one of the smartest things these guys could do is the Den or Twist and Flip should team up with Cream Street. Eliminate one of the teams, so it's just 2 of you left.
Well, that's strategy, and these guys didn't know that they were going to have this match. I don't think they've had time to even think about anything. It's just a fight, a survival right now.
Well, when it comes to strategy and an open challenge, there really is none. I mean, because you can't really prepare for somebody if they're calling out randoms at the beginning of the match. So the element of surprise is there, Chris.
And now here. Interesting situation where Cruz tags himself in, forcing Caesar out, and now a blatant low blow. The referee not exactly sure what he should do. A tag now. Here comes Baker. Baker from Cream Street with a big buckle bomb. And another tag. They're trying to keep the fresh man in. 1 or 2 moves. Maybe a smart idea by Cream Street Mafia.
And he threw him to the big man for a huge slam.
Ooh, 2 count. I felt like that was a fast count.
It seemed a little quick.
You know what it wasn't? A little twisted. Or flipped.
Well, based on the look of the tag corner as he's crawling back to his corner, it looks like one member of Twist or Flip got Twist or Flipped a little too hard. Now they're singling out Twist and Flip on the other side of the ring. And there he goes again. Caesar knocking him down into a stack of chairs.
He literally landed in the second row.
He did. No fans were hurt in the fall into the second row, ladies and gentlemen. He had a clear space. Caesar taking out both of Cream Street. Cream Street almost taking out the entrance. That's a big man collided.
Oh my goodness.
And there's a pin.
Upset. It's an upset here. Can you believe this? Twist and Flip have been eliminated.
Oh.
And now it's the Den taking on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on? This is pure chaos. They've got the chairs. It's pure pandemonium in here.
Does Cream Street forget that this is a elimination tag match or what? I think everybody forgot that this is going to continue.
Unbelievable. It's just a chaos of craziness at this point in time. Twist and Flip have lost their ability to retain the title. Oh no. Oh no. They ran him right into the post.
He wrapped his neck around the chair and ran him into the post.
Hey! Mafia is just B Stones here.
Listen, I know you're donuts for brains, but I need you to stop right now.
So,
Hey.
Are we going to see new champs, or is this over?
Can we get some refs out here, maybe some medical people? What's B.E. Stone going to do?
Shit, I'm security for hire. You come get me. I don't care. They suspended Cream Street.
They putting him in suspenders.
Nobody wants to see that, Chris.
Can I get this ring clear?
Cream Street will not stop. They even knocked the female ref to the ground. Where is... They threw her down again. Do I got to do something?
This is just pure chaos. Cream Street not respecting any of the rules.
I almost feel like I need to jump in there and protect that female.
Oh no! Oh no! Now they're getting the real chairs here. Unbelievable.
They attacked the pretty ref. I don't even get it. They are not going to stop. They are not listening to B.E. Stone whatsoever. Not heeding his warnings. They are just continuing on.
Anybody from the back, please? Can we keep ringing the bell? Can I get this ring clear? Can I get some...
We need some order out here. Oh, here comes H2. Here comes H2.
In the meantime, Jaden Quick has come out and he's helping Twist and Flip get to the back. The referees are trying to restore order, but it's not working.
Here comes Damian Gray.
Locker room, please. Locker room, please.
Somebody call 911. This is amazing. They will not give up. It is pure pandemonium. Everybody has come out. DTF came out of the crowd. He was packing his bag. He was in the parking lot. They called him. He came all the way back in.
H2 sitting on Caesar.
He is protecting Caesar like it was his godchild.
He's trying to get him out of the ring.
Oh no, they're back.
You guys are idiots. Gave you guys a golden opportunity, and you threw it away.
B.E. Stone extremely disappointed with what is happening here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is utter chaos. What the heck is going on? There goes Jaden Quick.
I cannot even begin to describe the chaos that I'm seeing. I have seen riots. I have seen all sorts of things. I have seen bullies at school, and this does not compare to any of the chaos I've ever witnessed before.
Chris, it's hard for me as a wrestler not to get out there and try to help these people stop this. To sit here, it kind of feels helpless.
This reminds me of the Laguna Bounce Off of '93. Do you remember that and the chaos that ensued? It was amazing.
I know why I was there.
Unbelievable. What is B.E. Stone going to do? This has just been unbelievable chaos. We know that Cream Street has been suspended.
Fans, I want to apologize.
I think that Cream Street should be suspended furthermore for putting their hands on a female official.
These belts
That doesn't fly with me. I don't know about you,
mean
Chris.
something. Let
Let alone any official.
These belts mean something. So until they mean something, and I can get champions that have them with pride, these will be vacant.
So you want to come out of retirement, Chris?
I don't know. I don't know about that. B.E. Stone making these championships, the tag team champions, vacant. What is he going to do at this point in time? How are they going to crown new champions? Lots of questions coming out of Collision.
Well, that was a collision. I will tell you right now, that was a collision of three tag teams that were not going to come to a close. You can hear them all right here. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. That was chaos. 100% chaos. And to be honest with you, nobody wanted to listen to B.E. Stone. Nobody wants to take management into consideration, and he had no choice. He had to suspend Cream Street Mafia. I think it was a smart decision by B.E. Stone. I think by suspending them, it's the only way you're going to get your point across, and you might not even get across to him at that point, but at least they get some time off to sit around and reflect and think about it.
And what about Twist and Flip? There they were. They wrestled a great match. Unfortunately, they came up short, and then now they're going to get a second chance. I don't think that's fair, but B.E. Stone's acting in the moment. He's making the best decision he can. I don't know. This is just interesting.
Well, furthermore, how fair was that to the Dead? They didn't. They had nothing to do with it. They were just in the middle of a hard place there.
They're the ones that are going to benefit from this because they're probably going to be able to pursue those championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening is getting ready to start. We have seen some fantastic wrestling action here at GLWA.
This guy has a lot of honor to give.
I think he's probably the most vocal announcer we've heard in a long time besides BCE. Is he the same guy from AWA? Oh, wait, that guy was bigger than the Isaiah Moore making his way to the ring. A guy that we both have been looking forward to seeing, I'm pretty sure. At least I know I have. What are your thoughts on Isaiah Moore?
I think he's the human highlight reel. I think he is one of the best competitors in GLWA, and he's holding that title for a reason.
I've seen QBZ in the back, so Josh Morris might be here now. Isaiah Moore making his way to the ring, amped up, ready to go here tonight. In our main event, ladies and gentlemen, Isaiah Moore is one of the human highlight reels of Michigan Independent Wrestling. Everything this man does turns to gold. Isaiah Moore. Isaiah Moore has shades of the High Daddy Longlegs himself. Huh?
Yo, this thing on. Can you people hear
But
me?
I see shades of a young Isaiah Moore as I see in a young Atlas Hightower. A young Jack Price.
Apparently, he is not here tonight. He's not medically cleared.
Dollar, unfortunately, is still not medically cleared to wrestle.
Well, I'm medically cleared. I'm dressed to compete. I'm a fighting champion. So,
Who is he going to face?
damn who it is, somebody in the back, come out. I'll give you an
All right, Chris, hold my mic. I got some work to take care of.
heavyweight champion. This is an
Another open challenge, this time by the heavyweight champion, Isaiah Moore. Who is going to take this?
Oh, they beat me to it. I was getting ready to go out there. I was about to hand my mic to you, Chris, and I was going to take advantage of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Morris is in here.
Josh Morris is in here. Josh Morris is in here. Josh Morris is in here.
Josh Morris is in here. Josh Morris.
Yeah, QBZ Dobson in live for the Josh Morris. Morris is in here. Hold on, you take the mic.
Josh Morris is in here. Josh Morris. Josh Morris is in here. Josh Morris is in here.
QBZ Dobson with the catchiest song in wrestling.
Oh no, look at behind! Here's Josh Morris! He attacks Isaiah's behind, and he left the Erie Cup down! Unbelievable!
Josh Morris is in here.
Oh, Isaiah, it's real cute that you want to make an open challenge.
He's beating his ass.
I'm not going to let you steal my thunder again. So I'm making an open challenge.
What the hell is Josh Morris talking about?
You, Eastone, I'm going to take this title home tonight because you abandoned me when I needed you the most, Isaiah. You abandoned me. You could have had all this. So ring the bell.
Smart move, Isaiah.
Josh Morris is having friendship issues with Isaiah Moore, taking out his frustrations. He has answered the open challenge and challenged Isaiah Moore himself. I don't know what kind of world Isaiah Moore lives in, or Josh Morris lives in, but it seems to be in his advantage.
Big knee by Josh Morris. Big kick by Isaiah Moore. Followed up by a big clothesline by Isaiah Moore. Sling blade into an arm drag takedown.
Big drop kick, and this could be it. 1, 2, oh, he kicked out. Ooh, I don't think Morris was quite ready for that. Isaiah Moore trying to get the crowd behind him. Josh stuck in the corner. Here comes Isaiah. Oh!
Big shoulder tackle spinning out of the ring into the big kick. Now QBZ getting involved. Big forearm by Josh Morris. Being distracted by QBZ Dobson. I guess he can do more than just rap.
Speaking of QR codes, if you're here at the show, you can go ahead and scan our QR code and join Wrestling Bites podcast. Like us and share us on Facebook.
Hey, you have the best music in independent wrestling. I just didn't know you could do anything else. That's all. See, QBZ Dobson loves me. See?
The Wrestling Bites.
Yeah, we're at the Wrestling Bites, bro. We'll put you on. We'll put you on. I guess we're having conversations with QBZ Dobson on the side.
Are you calling him QVC Dobson?
QBZ. It's QBZ. What is it? It's not QR. It's QBZ. QVC. He's not selling jewelry, Chris. He's not selling jewelry. He's not QVC Dobson.
He is a good frontman, though. He is a good Don West. That's
Hold
what's
on.
up.
If I see him again, I'm going to ask him. Isaiah Moore getting worked in the corner by Josh Moore.
We're seeing a great match here. Josh Morris is trying to take advantage of this open challenge by Isaiah Moore.
Josh Morris looks a little frustrated. He couldn't get the 3 count there. Delivers a shot to the ribs. Sending Moore to the corner. And I don't know what happened there.
I can tell you,
Morris now taking advantage. Big slam by Morris. Gets the 2 count. Big shots by Moore. Nice bridge suplex by Moore. Kip ups out of it. Delivers 2 big feet to the rib cage of Josh Morris. Gets the 2 count and so close.
I don't think Josh Morris was ready for that burst of energy by Isaiah Moore. But he is the champion. No, he was goading him in, sends him to the turnbuckle. And Josh now trying to turn the tides, take advantage. Josh taking him to the center of the ring now. Big Russian leg sweep. Josh goes for the cover. 2 count, kick out. I think it's going to take just a little bit more to beat the champion. He's going to choke him out just like he did his girlfriend last night.
Whoa, Chris. Either you're a stalker, a window peeper, or a damn good psychic.
He's a social media icon. He posts everything on social media.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Wrestling Bites podcast does not condone choking your wife. I repeat, the actions, reflections of Chris Young on this commentary have no reflection on the Wrestling Bites podcast. Big shot to the midsection of Josh Morris. Big chop by Isaiah Moore.
Isaiah sending Morris all the way across. Morris reverses, sends Isaiah.
Oh!
Launches himself onto the turnbuckle. Not a good.
He almost mashed his taters.
Oh, big spine buster for the count. 1, 2, 3. Oh, kick out at 2. It goes right back in to that headlock, that shin lock, reverse shin lock. I think that's what it is.
Hey, Chris, you know what I want to see?
I don't know what's that.
Josh Morris hits a spear. Josh Morris hits a spear.
I want to see Josh Morris get me a beer, but that's beside the point. Morris now off the rope, and here comes the leg drop. Misses.
As I could say, Josh Morris misses here.
There it is. Yep, the saucy boy having difficulties. Isaiah getting up. Big clothesline. Morris up again. Oh, big sling blade. This could be it. Morris not sure where he's at. Takes a wild swing. Oh, a vicious kick there.
And the backstabber.
Double knee in the back. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out.
Morris just needs to Moore needs to just stay on Morris at this point, keep the pressure applied, and I think that overall the amount of damage that will be applied if he keeps the pressure on is uncanny. Morris with the counter.
Schoolboy, 1, 2. Oh! Morris had it scouted, saw it coming. Now a big kick.
Ate the leather there.
Morris going to the top now. What is he thinking? He's going for the saucy slam.
Big shot, hit it solid.
Oh, frog splash connects, but only a 2 count. Morris now getting very upset with the referee. The referee did take a shot a little earlier. It did slow down his count.
You know, this is a championship match. The championship advantage always stays at play. So no matter what happens in this match, Josh Morris has to come through with a pin or a submission. Countouts do not count. DQs do not change the title.
That's a good point. So let's see what happens. Josh slips trying to do his move. Oh!
He slipped trying to pull that off.
1, 2, 3.
Moore with the victory, capitalizing where Josh Morris couldn't, and gets the win.
Gentlemen, here is your winner, and still GLWA Heavyweight Champion. He is the new winner.
Isaiah Moore victorious. I wonder if we can get a post-match interview with Isaiah.
Josh Morris was trying to capitalize, but it came up short, and now Isaiah Moore has something to say.
I'm going to see if I can get an interview from one of these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, GLWA Collision has been one amazing event tonight. If you have not had the opportunity to see GLWA live, you are missing out.
Oh no, he's got the Erie Cup. Yeah, don't drink that. You know you're going to end up in the bathroom.
Yeah, do you know the amount of saucy stuff that's been in there, Isaiah? I'd be careful.
Champion Isaiah Moore. Poor Josh Morris, not exactly sure what happened.
Isaiah Moore victorious tonight, reclaiming his championship. Congratulations to Isaiah Moore. And as far as I'm concerned, Josh Morris is very foggy, so if that's the case, then Josh Morris isn't clear. Josh Morris isn't clear. Throw some more tantrums, child. That little baby next to us has had better composure than Josh Morris just had.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, did we have a good time? That concludes all our wrestling for Collision tonight. You can find out the next time that GLWA will be back on check Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those accounts. I am pretty too sweet. Have a safe ride home tonight. I love you. How sweet it is. I'm sorry. Now, Jimmy.
Wait a minute, B.E. Stone is out
You're
here.
not here very often, but the closing's my job.
No, B. Stone's going to say a few words.
So, Pun, this was our first GLWA event. What did you think of it?
I think it was pretty well done. I'm excited to see more of what GLWA has to offer. I also like the talent here, and I can't wait to get in the ring with some of these guys.
They're telling great stories here. The Cream Street Mafia were suspended. Isaiah Moore defends his title. We don't know who the #1 contenders are for the tag title. Twist and Flip actually got beat in the ring. Unbelievable. And we can't forget Derek Crow lost his match.
You guys agree?
You know, it was unfortunate to see Derek Crow lose his match. I really thought that he had that handled.
In 2 weeks,
In 2 weeks, we're going to have a hardcore
what I
show.
like to call a sip of sin, the cup of cruelty, a hardcore tournament. So a tournament with multiple men with no rules, beating the living out of each other. That would be on the 18th. And on July 9th, we'll be back here again for Resistance. Until then, I am B. Stone, your general manager, and I bid you adieu.
I would love to make it to that event on the 18th. But ladies and gentlemen, as you already know, your boy's double booked. Chris Young's going to be at Warrior Wrestling on the 18th, so we will not be able to make that show, unfortunately.
But it should be a great event here. If you're anywhere near the Coloma area, South Bend, Grand Rapids, South Haven, Kalamazoo, get out here on the 18th of June.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely amazing wrestling action here, intimate scene, and great wrestling experience. If you are anywhere on the lakeshore or near the lakeshore, around Benton Harbor, Holland, get down here, check out GLWA. They provide something that's different, creative, and definitely an enjoyable show. As this show is already over, and I feel like we just started.
Yeah, I mean, it was entertainment from start to finish. There's good stories that are being told. And if you don't follow Vendetta, their YouTube show, that's all right because they fill you in on what's happening. They have great events here, GLWA.
But you need to really follow Vendetta. I mean, it's on YouTube, guys. Check out GLWA. Check out their Vendetta tapings. Check out everything that they do. It's an amazing show and an amazing experience. So we look forward to being back here again probably next month. And you never know. You never know what will happen at that point.
So until next time, please keep it between the ropes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. I'm shutting up the shop. We are closing it up for the night. And on behalf of Wrestling Bites Podcast, our sponsors, Padded Pocket, save your breakables, dude. Anything breakable, cell phones, tablets, your smoking accessories, anything that you have that's breakable, go over to facebook.com/Padded Pocket and protect your breakables. As well as we would like to take this time to thank our other sponsor, Lawn Doctor, for providing such great coverage and for helping us out do everything that we do best over here on the podcast. I wanted to thank you guys, and as well as I'm going to do the little drop since you haven't figured it out. I'm just going to say a little thing and say thank you as well, and there'll be more information on this in the future, but since it's a live stream, thank you to W Energy as well.
That's right. Good sponsor. We'll be announcing more about W coming up soon.
Yeah. I mean, I'll even say it right now. Might as well. 0 sugars, 0 crash, all energy, natural product, great tasting. Use the promo code WRESTLING.
That's right. Use wrestling, get 10% off at w.gg.
And this is an exclusive to anybody watching this video because we have not put this promo out yet at all. So if you want to save some money at W Energy, just use wrestling.
That's right. And they sell a pottery mix, and you can get all different types of flavor. There's a passion fruit or a dragon fruit tea, and there's a sledge raid. It is amazing stuff. Gives you energy. It's enough to have 30 different drinks.
Which is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I will be at my next appearances are CPW and BCWA in Detroit. I will see Caesar and so many other guys there. But again, I'm closing up shop for the night. Thank you guys so much for coming in. On behalf of Wrestling Bites Podcast, I thank you guys for coming in.
W.gg, promo code wrestling, 10% off.
Oh, we got Derek Crow here. Hold on.
Yeah, you all saw me kick out at 2, right?
Derek Crow here.
I kicked out at 2. I shouldn't have lost that match. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going
I'll
to...
be honest, I was actually on my phone checking the live stream at the time, so I missed the end of the match. I didn't see. I can go back and check the replay if you want.
Yeah, I kicked out. He ran away like a coward because that's what everybody does. They run away from me.
Well, I can't honestly blame him on player one. You are one of the most cerebral guys in this business. I was very, very saddened to see you come up with a loss tonight. But, well, on the books. So therefore, I'm looking forward to see what you do the next time you come in because I know you're going to make it count.
Absolutely.
Have a good one, player one. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, player one coming in here. Just running in here. So, I mean, that is it, though. They're tearing the ring down. We are getting ready to probably get booted out of here anyway, so we got to get our signs taken down. We got to hit the old dusty trail and get back to...
Josh Morris is in here.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, Josh Morris is in here.
All right, I think we better.
All right, I'm going to close up shop, guys. You have a wonderful night. And by behalf of Wrestling Bites Podcast, we thank you and say so long and good night.